Right. Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna talk about Forest Hills because for Forest Hills the development is currently paused and the developers of Radio Silent we don't know anything. But I'm gonna ask this question: what happened to Forest Hills that we managed to end up in this situation? But before that, let's start from the beginning when last year was first created. Last year, The Nightmare was created by Elastic Games in 2018 and was a Discord store exclusive. It launched with 3 maps: the bell tower, the gym, and the library. And with 5 classmates and 3 fiends: Nick, Sam, Troy, Chad, and Amber. And the 3 fiends were Slasher, who had an axe and dealt a lot of damage, and really nothing special about him, just like a typical serial killer in horror movie in slasher films. The Strangler, who was best if there was a classmate alone, which can grab the classmate and strangle them, draining their health very quickly. And the Giant, who's like a behemoth, had a lot of health, and could pick up and throw classmates across the room. And there were 4. One thing I forgot to mention: there were 4 classes. Assault, primarily used to fight a fiend. You could upgrade your assault pipe with nails and barbed wire. That could increase the damage and give bleed damage to the fiends. And also at assault class, you can craft a Molotov, which can burn the fiend. Helmet to protect. It had 50 health and could protect you from getting grabbed from the slasher or getting hit. Wait a minute. I mean, getting grabbed by the Strangler, and you could drop it to other classmates if you crafted an extra one while wearing a helmet or in. The last one, a baseball bat, which dealt a amount of damage, and you could give to other classmates. But one problem is it had limited charges, so after some while, it will break after hitting the field. The game didn't only receive patch notes, not a lot of content, and sadly, the Discord store got shut down. So that means last year The Nightmare also got shut down, and that meant that Elastic Games went radio silent for I think 1 or 2 years. This was even before I became interested in last year, so I'm just going based on what I know from other videos and such. But in 2021, Elastic Games released last year, but not last year The Nightmare, but a new version last year, AfterDark, which reworked the old maps and added a new classmate, Raj, and a new fiend, the Spider. And added 2 more maps. My personal favorite, Sawmill, I still miss it to this day, and I'll explain why. And the mine, which was Fiends I believe. Also, they introduced perks that you get through the Arcanum by completing challenges, and also in the Arcanum you could get cards, as I said before, perks, and those mystic ores they were called, that helped you buy legendary skins that you only could receive through game or are just purchasing them. But again, unfortunately, due to low player counts and no investors, the games filed for bankruptcy, and last year got shut down again. But there was a little bit of hope in March 2023, when there was a mod created called Last Year Resurrected by passionate fans, which allowed the game to be playable again. As luck would have it, a couple of days later, on April 1st, 2023, the official Twitter account for last year posted, and it showed this tweet, which could mean at first some people thought it was a joke, but turns out it was real, and last year was coming back. The IP game was purchased by a new gaming studio called Undaunted Games, and it was officially released again after fixing the game on May 4th, 2023. There wasn't any content, really just a few patch notes here and there, but the most notable patch note was was where they wanted to fix a small bug. Actually, they tried to, one notable patch note was where they tried to change something in one of the weapons, I think, but somehow fucked the entire Sawmill map. Now that you can't play it properly, nothing worked. It spawned you at the final stage of the map, and you couldn't do anything. It had an American flag for some reason. That was technically the hockey stick, and the hockey stick now had infinite charges, so it could not break. So they had to remove the hockey stick is still in the game, but they had to remove Sawmill from the voting or map voting because like if they tried to remove the actual map from the game, it would probably fuck up the game even more. Later on, last year, Undaunted Games decided to like rebrand last year to Forest Hills the last year. This was, from what I understand, like to last year to have a fresh start, not to be associated with the other things that happened. You know, like how it got shut down twice, and maybe in the radio silence from the other devs on last like games. In Forest Hills, the last year we were supposed to get two fiends, two new fiends, the Warlock and the Dryad, new Survivor, Abigail, and two new maps, the Cemetery and Forest, and a new class, which I have forgotten the name. I really don't remember what it was about. And some people expected that we'll get a new update, or they actually teased us with. They've started showing us stuff that would be in Forest Hills, like concept art for Abigail, the Fiends, and the maps, and the Unreal Engine 5 upgrade. Last year, Forest Hills will go from Unreal Engine 4 to 5, and it looks amazing. Here's some footage of the Unreal Engine 5. After some time, it was announced that the game will be featured on PAX East PAX, I think it was called. I'm not sure what that is actually. The celebration of PAX East is a celebration of gaming and gaming culture. Oh, people went to the PAX event. They could try out with the new map Cemetery and the new fiend Warlock, but Abigail was not in the like beta for the PAX event. Undaunted Games also announced that on June 25th, 2024, Forest Hills will be early access and it will cost $10, which is really a steal for today. But when the date arrived, nothing happened. There was a new announcement. Oh my god! There was a new announcement that Forest Hills would not be releasing on June 25th, but instead on October 22nd, 2024, and it was going to be a full release. It was going to cost $20, and that is still good, and a lot of people were excited. A few days before October 22nd, it was Undaunted Games announced that development for Forest Hills was paused because they had trouble receiving money from the investor to continue working on the game. That's all they say before they also went radio silent. They've been stuck like this for months, and we will never know if the game will actually continue development or will get shut down eventually. The only good thing I've seen recently that was related to Forest Hills was when my favorite artist drew a Nick, and he looks fucking awesome here. Shout out to Greimz. Socials will be in the description. Now we come back to the day where apparently there has been some news that last year servers are getting shut down. No one can play AfterDark, and that could only mean two things. That there will be announcements saying last year Forest Hills is cancelled and last year is shut down, and we have to return to making mods just to play the game again, or there's a little bit of hope, which could not be realistic, but maybe we'll get an announcement sometime in the future saying, yep, we finally resolved the issue and we no longer need last year, we're just gonna finish development for Forest Hills and it will be released. We don't know until they say something, so let's hope for the best. And thank you for watching. Alright. Thank you guys for watching until the end of the video. I want to thank you for staying here for this part, and I want to ask you guys, should I keep doing more videos like this, like essays? I know there's room for improvement, and I gotta practice more because I didn't really sound confident while I was, talking in the video. If there's something else I should improve, please let me know down in the comments. And should I start using my webcam in my videos, or just not do anything about it? Yep. That's all I want to say. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next videos. Bye bye.